No matter your circumstances, you can rise above. In the Black community, we need more examples of this. Make your stories known, it may spur someone else's success.
Here it is, you have all this pressure on the court, but off the court, I'm sure you have the same amount of pressure. What was it like?
I mean, it's tough. You know, when you're growing up in a city where not many make it out, and they see this kid right here has a lot of talent, they expect for you to save the whole city. And you don't feel it as much in the beginning, but as the years go on and you start to feel, you know, the pressure and how many people are riding on you to succeed, not only for you and your family, but for everyone. You definitely can feel that.
Just truth of the matter, in your neighborhood, people don't like greatness. They envy it.
Yeah.
And that's the pressure you feel, you know, because you want to prove them wrong so bad, but at the end of the day, you're really just trying to prove yourself right. So when you start to think about, you know, the pressure and the hate and all of that stuff, it just adds on and it distracts you from where you're trying to go. But I knew I had to keep pushing. So every time I hit a milestone, it wasn't a celebration. It was just like, let's keep going.
Another step
you
in
know
the
what I'm saying?
journey.
Because they waiting on us to fall off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
no, it's the whole notion of like when you grow up in the African American community, it's like everyone is so happy when we all on the same level.
Exactly.
And as soon as you able to become a little successful with anything in life, even as a kid, even as a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, people envy that.
Can I say something? It's really interesting to watch you to mature and change over the years, but it's a part of the process.
Yeah, for sure. You know, you hear the saying like, you changed. Like, you damn right I changed. Of course I changed. I'm trying to better myself. Why haven't you changed? And that's the things that you have to deal with, even as a kid growing up playing ball. You look back and you even go like Muhammad Ali and the things that he had to go through. They basically told him, you're the heavyweight champion of the world, but you have your beliefs and your religion. No, we don't care about that. We're going to strip you. And since you don't want to go to the army and fight for us, then we're going to send you to jail for 3 years. Like, and that's it, without question. And when you are want to think outside the box, people don't know how to take it. Dr. Martin Luther King is another prime example, a guy who put his life on the line every single day for the betterment of life itself. And in our small world, us as basketball players, but us as African Americans, we still feel the hate off of decisions we make that we feel like is best for us. And because people can't make the decision for you, the only thing they can do is to begin a rally of hate. And we have to go through it.
You mentioned Muhammad Ali, which I thought was interesting, and you guys are talking about hate and criticism. We are at a watershed moment in this country.
Yeah, for sure.
And we cannot deny that we are very divided, especially in the political arena.
Yeah, for sure.
Warriors just said, if we had an invite, we're not going to the White House. LeBron, you called the president a bum.
Yeah, straight up. Straight up.
How do you describe the climate for an athlete with a platform nowadays that want to talk about what's happening in our world?
Well, the climate is hot. The number one job in America, the point of person, is someone who doesn't understand the people and really don't give a fuck about the people. When I was growing up, there were like 3 jobs that you look for inspiration or you felt like these were the people that can give me life. It was the President of the United States, it was whoever was the best in sports, and then it was like the greatest musician at the time. You never thought you can be them, but you can grab inspiration from. I feel like I can be, you know, if it was a neighborhood African-American cop and he was cool as hell, come around, you know, I feel like I could be him.
It's easy to be.
Yeah, I could be him, but I never felt I could be the President of the United States, but I grabbed inspiration from that. And this time right now, with the President of the United States, it's at a bad time. And while we cannot change what comes out of that man's mouth, we can continue to alert the people that watch us, that listen to us, as this is not the way.
When we're talking about leadership and what's going on in our country, it's all about leadership. And I learned that playing basketball. You know, I learned a lot of life skills from playing basketball. You need to empower people. You need to, you know, encourage people. And that's what builds a great team. And I feel like our team as a country is not ran by a great coach.
It's not even a surprise when he says something. It's not even surprising. It's like laughable. It's like
It's
that's bad.
laughable.
it's laughable and it's scary.
But it's also scary
Right,
because I
right.
shouldn't be numb to your racist
Right,
comments.
right.
I shouldn't be numb to your behavior. When I hear people talk about black men with money, they think that that privilege makes you numb to the experience and that you don't know what it means. I don't care how much money you have, you're still a black man and you understand the plight.
I'm a black man with a bunch of money and having a crib in Brentwood and having the word nigger spray painted over my
That's crazy.
gate. That lets you know I ain't too far removed and I still got a lot more work to do. And no matter how far money or access or how you become in life as an African American man, female, they will always try to figure out a way to let you know that you still beneath them. And it's either one or two things at that point. You either cave into that notion or you just chalk it up and say, you know what? I'm gonna paint over this goddamn gate and I'm gonna make it taller.
Yeah.